Back in 2001, Harley-Davidson introduced its VRSC V-Rod to the motorcycle world to compete with both imported and domestic U.S. muscle bikes. The factory teamed up with Porsche to design the aptly named Revolution engine to power this new drag bike, and the evolution of the Revolution has continued ever since. One needs to look no further than the V-Rod muscle to appreciate how the vehicle and powertrain operations factory in Kansas City, Missouri, has spent the last 14 years. This drag bike maintains the design concepts of the original VRSC, with the subtle improvements that one expects given the popularity of the bike and the ever-increasing strides in technology over the past decade and a half. Designed, the original VRSC was based loosely, very loosely, on the VR1000 Superbike design, though visually the two bikes are as different as chalk and cheese, though that could also be said of the difference between the VRSC and any other Harley street model. In a sharp departure from convention, Harley used a 60-degree, water-cooled V-twin engine as opposed to the usual 45-degree, air-cooled engine. The fuel tank atop the engine is actually the airbox, and the real fuel tank is positioned below the rider's butt where you might normally expect to find the oil bag. Personally, I don't like this particular design philosophy, but it does have some benefits, namely a lower center of gravity. And let's be honest, nobody misses that huge Hamken air clearer in the right knee. Chassis big and beefy 43mm front forks add to the already chunky and mean look of the bike, while providing extra strength and stability and lowering the unsprung weight on the front wheel. Black cast aluminum wheels help keep the weight low, and they mount the Michelin Scorcher tires for maximum traction. Speaking of traction, the huge 240mm rear tire provides plenty of it. Dual front Brembo brakes and a single in the rear, of course, handle the braking stresses, and the ABS ensures that you can use this not inconsiderable braking power with confidence, even in adverse conditions. The steering head is set at an aggressive 34-degree angle, lending the bike a low and mean custom look. Laden seat height is only 25.6 inches, which is remarkably low for a non-soft-tail model and should preclude the need for an upping block for vertically challenged riders. Drivetrain: the V-Rod muscle backs up the unspoken claims implied by the design with a VR1000-inspired engine. Punched out to 1,247 cc, the Revolution engine has a 4.13-inch bore, 2.835-inch stroke in a 60-degree V, and a relatively high compression ratio at 11.5:1. This mill cranks out a generous 119 horsepower, backed up by a pucker-inducing 87 pound-feet of torque at 6,750 RPM, which is enough for the streets, and a good starting point for the track. Price: you can get the 2015 Muscle in vivid black starting at $16,149, or you can spring for the mysterious red Sunglow, sand camo denim, or the new for 2105 black quartz for another $350. If your vanity really gets the better of you, then you can choose one of the two-tone option colors for $16,699. The security option will set you back $395 cheap insurance, if you ask me, and the California emissions package will add another Franklin to the bill. The 2016 model year sees a bump in price up to $16,449 in vivid black, $16,799 in black denim or crushed ice pearl, or $16,999 for the two-tone, billet silver or velocity red Sunglow, both with black tribal flames. For 2017, we see quite a price bump with MSRP on vivid black at $17,449. Black denim or Corona yellow pearl for $17,799. And two-tone velocity red Sunglow or crushed ice denim at $17,999. That's quite a jump with no apparent updates over the previous year.